Welcome to our social media side hustle and how to grow your social media side hustle event. For those that are new here, or maybe you're seeing this for the very first time, my name is Lauren. I have been part of this amazing community and business now for 7 years. And I really wanted to host this event tonight because I was able to come in 7 years ago in 2014. I was a personal trainer. I also had two other jobs on the side to be able to try and fund that personal training dream that I had. And I came across this business. I was looking to do something on the side. So I really want to make this interactive and fun. Who here currently works more than one job? Or you're definitely needing to find something else and you don't want to give more time for money. And I really want to hear it in the chat. I know that was me, but I was giving all of my time back in 2014 to earn a dollar figure per hour. And we are here to show you tonight that there is another way. There is a different way. And the beautiful women that are sharing tonight, their stories is all around how they've been able to help monetize their social media within our amazing business without having to do the legwork. And I really want to put it out to you guys in the chat and I will check back on it. But who here wants something else? They want to earn more money or they're looking for something else. They don't want to give more time, like to go out to a job, but they would love to do something from home, but they just don't know where that fits in. Like whether they don't think that they have the skills to do it. And I really think that when you look at society, side hustles, if you will, have definitely become more the norm in more households than not. You look at Etsy, people have an Etsy store, creatives out there have an Etsy store. I know, people that have gone and done photography on the side or even personal training on the side. To be able to kind of leverage that income. There's blogging, out there. There's social media influencers that are actually paid to be able to influence a product, but it's like, I don't have that kind of following. You might be sitting there thinking, oh my goodness, I could never do something like that. I don't have a massive social media following. I don't really know what I'm doing on social media. But if you go to your settings and you go to your screen time and you actually see how much you're spending time on these apps like Instagram, Facebook, and maybe you're just aimlessly scrolling, maybe it's like your reality TV time, then you could actually find a way to monetize that in a really easy way that's done for you with a blueprint that works. These women are like shining examples of, we have a system that works here, and that you don't have to create something, you don't have to go and manufacture something, you don't have to invest lots of money to be able to find something that actually works. And you get to be part of a community that truly has your back, which is amazing. So, I think when I was looking for something in terms of like a side hustle or something to do part-time, that time that I was already using. So I wanted my time to work for me. And I really wanted to be able to work my time, that I didn't have to go out and spend more time, that I could just use time I was currently already doing on social media or things like that to be able, to create more of an income, but also make a difference. And then, looking at the investment costs, I didn't have a lot of money to invest in something like stocks, like trading, which again is another probably a bit more than a side hustle, if you're really looking at stocks and things like that and investments. But it really is making your money work for you as well. But I didn't have a lot of money to invest. And I know a lot of people maybe out there like that you're thinking, well, I don't really have any skills, that I'm not creative, I can't sew, I can't go and sell something on Etsy or eBay or things like that. I don't have a lot of money to invest, but I know that I have a great work ethic. I spend time on social media. So what can I actually do? And then I really looked at this business, and it aligned. And I really feel like if you're sitting there tonight and you're looking for something, look for something that truly aligns with your values, with what you're passionate about. And then that's going to be able to put you in good stead to be able to achieve some great things. So that's why I'm really passionate about our profession in the network marketing industry, is because it is low risk. Right now, you can get started with us for $55 here in Australia or $57.50 in New Zealand. If you're in America or Mexico or Canada, you can actually get started for free in your summer break, which is pretty amazing. But even when it is our full price, it's $165 here in Australia to get started. So all of a sudden it's low risk for, like, I could actually make my investment back. And then I look at, I'm already on social media. So there's a blueprint that works and a system that I can just plug into. And we are with an amazing product and program that we've partnered with to be able to do this. And I'm going to share the products a little bit later on, because I really feel that behind any smart business is a great product or service, okay? That you really get to actually help people make an impact. And I think you would agree that with the current situation of the world, and health is never going out of fashion. So I really, I see the trending on social media. I see the statistics going the wrong way, in our health. And we have a product that not only works, but is scientifically proven, that is backed by research, and that has a legacy company behind it, a 50-year-old company that you get to partner with at a low investment, and to be able to actually get out there and be able to make an income, and to be able to not only do it, in stolen moments in and around, but I use the word side hustle because that's what it starts off for most people, but you can really truly build it, like some of these beautiful women that are sharing tonight, to be so much more than that. And when I first started, it was $500 extra a month. That's all I wanted. And it grew in 2 years, to a pretty amazing income, and something that I was then able to step away from my full-time job. But I know that a lot of maybe stigma, or maybe you're sitting there thinking, I have some questions around this industry. So we're here to talk about it. And no better person to do that than Perry. So I'm going to hand it over to Perry, and she's going to share a little bit about her story, and maybe some of the common myths or misconceptions or questions that come up for you when looking at this business model in particular, when maybe thinking about doing a social media side hustle. So take it away, Pete.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Loz. So my name is Perry. I am 28 next week, and I live on the Gold Coast in Australia. And I came across this business 7 years ago now, nearly 7 years ago. And so at the time I was working full-time in hospitality. I was cleaning someone's business on the side, and I actually had another side hustle doing photography, which is funny because Loz mentioned that. And so my experience was all I was doing was working, and I still felt like I never had any money, or never had any time, or never had any opportunities to do any of the things I ever wanted. And I look back to that time, and it was a really sad time. It was meant to be a really happy time in my life. I just moved interstate. I just got with my partner, who's now my husband, but I was so I was so unhappy and so unfulfilled. I'd been diagnosed with depression, and I was really, really lost. I had no idea what my future looked like. And even little things, like I was 21 years old, and I could never afford a weekend away or to travel. I could, if I had to buy a new dress or I needed something for work, like it would literally put me out for weeks. So I was really in this, I had ambition, but I was really in this space where I didn't know what my future looked like. I didn't know how I was going to buy my first house. I didn't know how we were going to pay for our wedding. I didn't know how we were going to do all those things that were meant to be happy and exciting, but they were causing me so much stress. So when I came across this business and heard that you could create an income through social media, I definitely had some reservations, because like I said, I had a side hustle doing photography, and I had plastered it all over social media, and like that was my main source of trying to get my work, get myself out there, because I was in a new town where I didn't know anyone and it wasn't really going anywhere. So I didn't have this great experience with using social media. I didn't have many friends on social media. I didn't have a following. I don't even think I think I did have an Instagram account, but it was quite new. So I definitely didn't really have much experience. But when I heard that I could get all the training that I needed, I was going to have mentors, like Loz mentioned, all those things, it wasn't going to cost me much to start. I could do it around my work and I could take things at my own pace. I literally just thought, I literally don't have much to lose in this situation. All of the things that I really, really want my life to be, I'm seeing people create in this space. So full of fear, I jumped in anyway. And honestly, this business has given me so many magic moments. Within 2 years of me saying yes to this, I was able to step away from my job in hospitality that was making me so unhappy. I was able to even step away from my side hustle in photography and my cleaning job, and this became my full and main income, which has been amazing. It has allowed me to say yes to traveling, say yes to going back and visiting my family often. We had our dream wedding, we brought our first house. It's just honestly, it's taken me through all the best times of my life, and it's taken me through the hard times of my life as well. When I've had to be there for family, when I've had to, just drop everything and go and be with people that are in need, I've been able to do that too, because this business can literally be run from anywhere, which has been super special. So like I said, when I come into it, I was definitely full of fear. And one of the first fears that come up was actually when I told my parents that I'd started a business, and they were like, what the hell? Is this a legit business? They just didn't understand that people could build a business online. So that fear instantly come up. And honestly, it was a matter of educating myself and them on the network marketing industry and realizing what a smart business model it was. I love that anybody can come into this from all walks of life. And some people do come into this and they have big dreams and big ambitions, where other people come into this and they just want to, like Loz mentioned, they just want to create something on the side, or they just want to cover the cost of products. And once I understood that, it helped me understand the network marketing profession. So how this incredible profession works is you can just come into this and you can share our incredible products and program that you're going to learn more about soon. You can share them with other people and you can get paid a kickback on making that referral, and you can literally build a little retail business, which is really powerful, create a little side income, offset the cost of products, all of that amazing stuff. And you're really sharing the gift of health and wellness with people around you that are important to you. Or if you would love to build this into something more sufficient, what you can do is you can create mini franchises, which is essentially what network marketing is. And you can teach other people how to build successful businesses, which in order grows your whole business. So that is my favorite way to explain how this industry works. And once I got that, and I realized how many people out there were struggling, not only with their health, but financially too, it just made absolute sense to me to share this with as many people as possible and to build it into a sufficient income. But I honestly love that whether you're here or whether you're here, you can come in and decide what you want this to be. My other concern was, how in the world was I going to get any clients? I didn't have a social media following. I didn't have much experience in anything really. I just worked in hospitality for all of my life, which gave me, I guess, some sort of skills, but I didn't have that network or anything like that. And I didn't also want to rely on family and friends and bug them or anything like that. But I have honestly been taught in this business, with all the incredible training and stuff we get, is that social media allows you to connect with people all over the world that are looking for what you need. And you can literally, with the click of the button, you can meet and connect with so many people, which is so powerful. And don't get me wrong, many of my family and friends have jumped on board because they've loved what they've seen, or I've felt like it could really help them. But my business has also been built sufficiently, mostly on social media, which has been awesome as well. So I think that pretty much covers everything. I'm going to introduce you guys to my gorgeous friend Beck, who has just had such an incredible experience in this business, and she's going to share a little bit with you.
Hi guys, I'm Beck Craig. Thanks Perry for the introduction. I'm Beck Craig. I've been in the business for about 2.5 years now. Now I saw people doing network marketing and I knew it was something that people could actually make an income from. Before I was in this industry, I was actually a traditional business owner but I had no lifestyle quality. Like, me and my husband had coffee shops, and basically we were overworked, stressed out, and underpaid. Essentially, we did not make a lot of money, even though we had a lot of money coming through our till. The overheads were very high, and as we made more money, we had more expenses as well. And so I found in the traditional business there was just no flexibility. And then I had a kid, and then I had another kid, and at the end of the day, I kind of saw people making money online, and I started to dabble a little bit in it, and I actually just got nowhere with my first attempt with my own sort of brand and business and things like that, because I was wearing every single hat. What I love about this business is that we can actually be taught all of the bits and pieces by professionals and people that have gone before to obviously create success. For me, it was one of those things that I wanted that time. I wanted flexibility, and I just knew, that after I have my second baby, basically my husband and I had a huge health scare. So he actually was diagnosed with a cancer in his elbow. And at the time, it was really, really scary. I was kind of, a mum with a 2-week-old baby, kind of going like, well, like, what if something happens to him? Like, we have this traditional business, it's not making any money. Like, what is going on? And I knew something needed to change. And when I came across this, it was kind of like, yeah, okay, I'll do it. And then when that actually happened, it was really the kick up the butt that I needed to make something really, really cool here. And so I saw this, and I saw working from my phone, which was actually like a smashed iPhone 8 at the time. For the first 6 months, I was working from it. And I was kind of like, whoa, okay, like, this is real. We managed to move completely interstate into a home that we absolutely love, close to the beach. We have complete time flexibility. My husband has his own online business now. He's an artist, and I get to do this. So I get to kind of pick and choose when I work and when I sort of put my effort in. And, if the kids are sick, I get to take the time off with them in the afternoon. And I don't have to ask for, permission from anyone. And that was a big thing for us, obviously, with appointments and schedules and things like that. If anyone's ever been in the medical system, you have to basically drop everything at the drop of a hat and pretty much go to an appointment. So we needed that huge flexibility, but we didn't want to sacrifice like income and lifestyle. And that was something that I got from this, is working from that phone, having complete flexibility, being able to switch on and off whenever I wanted. So, having the kids at home and having that flexibility was why I do this. But it's one of those things that you can create anything that you want here. You really just have to know why you're here and kind of just get on with the show. So that's really all I've got to sort of put in tonight. But thanks, Loz. I'll pass it back to you.
We're like the pink team. I
know.
I love it. Okay, I'm just going to pop that there. I just think the girls brought up so many great points, is just like having that flexibility and being able to work from your phone. And I never sugarcoat this. It does take work. It does take dedication. It's like any business, right? You actually have to put in the effort, but it's on your terms. And I really find that is definitely something that is so powerful, that it is on your terms, and being able to do it in and around your current lifestyle. So many people have that fear of, I don't have enough time. I'm a mum, I'm a parent, I have a full-time job. Yet you've got that gap in your life where you want to up level, you want to, like Perry said, buy the house or save for the house. So many people don't have that level of savings because there's more month left at the end of the money, or they're sacrificing so many hours away from their family and things that they love, where this can help you bridge that gap. And it's not about taking time out from anything else. It's just about monetizing the time that you're already using. And like I shared before, I'm going to share just a really quick overview of the product, because it's really important. Obviously, we build a business based on health and helping our clients with an amazing product. And even if you came into this and just got healthier, and like Perry said, got 10%, between 10 and 25% of retail sales profit back on your own order, it's pretty amazing to be able to up-level your health with a great product. So if you've never seen the Juice Plus products before, this is I call it our hero product, but it's our core product. It is our fruit, vegetable, and berry capsules. So essentially, it's fruits and vegetables that have been picked at the peak of ripeness, crushed, made into a slushy, and then freeze-dried at a really low temperature and fast to be able to keep those nutrients and enzymes intact. So I guess away from like a multivitamin per se, this is a real food, whole food nutraceutical product. Again, it is the most researched product out there, but how do we buy things these days? Girls, put it in the chat because I know what you're going to say. You see your friend using shampoo and conditioner, you look like their hair looks amazing, it looks healthy, you want to know what they're using. You see them go to a movie, you see them go to a restaurant, you see them post a picture, you know, of their new skincare routine, and you want to know. That is how we actually buy things these days. We're not buying them through endorsements, we're buying them through word of mouth marketing, and that's exactly what we do. We get to take a product, we share the benefits because we're taking it and we're feeling it. So these are the Juice Plus products, and this is our core product. So really, it's fruits and vegetables to be able to help bridge that gap in someone's diet. Again, it's not a replacement. It's not here, take this, don't eat real food. It's a way to be able to bridge the gap in someone's nutrition and get the vitamins and minerals and plant chemicals, so those phytonutrients, from 30 different vine-ripened fruits, vegetables, and berries. Can you imagine some of the things that you would feel and the benefits you would feel from having that level of nutrition in your body? Shout them out in the chat. Energy, right? Clearer skin, healthier hair, skin, and nails. Things like that we're getting and seeing from our product. And again, it's not a new product. Fruits and vegetables are never going out of fashion. They're something that our grandmothers, our mothers told us we need to eat. And yet as a society, we're not doing a great job at that. And health statistics show that. So Juice Plus is a really great way to help and be an ambassador for helping people with their health. And we're definitely not the catalog company. So we've got 4 great products. So we've got our fruit and vegetable capsules. Then for every adult that takes our Juice Plus capsules, okay, you get to sponsor a child for free. So we actually are with the company that care about the next generation of health, which is pretty amazing. So it is literally a fruit and vegetables. So what's in the capsule? And it's in a little gummy. So it's with fruit pectins, which make it chewy. They're delicious. Adults love them too. And again, getting them into your children absolutely free as part of our children's health study, which is the largest observational health study out there in the world, as well as the highest research nutraceutical product in the world that you get to stand behind. You get to already help your health and you get to help other people. We've got our vegan omega. So some of you may be taking maybe a fish oil, or you've heard that maybe you should be supplementing with an omega product. We go straight to the source. So instead of taking it from the fish, just the thought of that, yuck, we take it from the algae and different plant and seed oils as well. And you're getting a full spectrum omega. So omega 3, 5, 6, 7, and 9 in the right ratio that your body can absorb. That's what I love about our products. It's the absorption, it's bioavailable. Your body can recognize real food and you're able to get it in a really easy, convenient, and affordable way. For less than a cup of coffee a day, people can be getting the variety, that synergy, that rainbow of colors in our fruit, veg, and berry capsules for less than a cup of coffee a day, you know, to be able to help your health. And then we have our vegan complete powder. So instead of an isolated protein powder that, let's be real, I was never a fan of protein powders. They taste yuck. And this is a whole food complete powder. It is a good blend of plant-based carbohydrates from quinoa, millet, amaranth. And then we've got things in there like pea protein, rice protein, so plant-based proteins, and then superfoods like mushroom powder, yucca powder, spirulina, broccoli sprout, alfalfa sprout, things I wouldn't eat on a plate, and it tastes like chocolate and vanilla. So for me, it's pre or post workout. I throw them in my handbag. I make a smarter choice. I make a better choice when I'm out and about. instead of jumping into the cafe, grabbing a muffin or, you know, something that's not going to nourish my body. They're just amazing and they taste incredible. And our product is suitable for every single person. If you can eat real food, if you can eat fruits and vegetables and you're not getting enough, Juice Plus is a great way to be able to bridge that gap and help. And we have hundreds upon thousands of testimonials of what our product and program do when a person starts taking Juice Plus or a person jumps in to one of our beautiful health programs. So we definitely aren't just about a product. We have a program, website, a hub that you get to plug into. It's got meal plans, recipes, eating guides, ebooks. I definitely have spent way too many late nights making some of those, you know, workout guides. We've got an in-house personal trainer in there, and someone gets lifetime access when they're a member of Juice Plus, because we want to help people actually, I guess, change their health and live a healthier lifestyle long term. Not just about taking a product, it's about living a healthier lifestyle long term. And you get to be an ambassador for that. It's pretty exciting when you really look at it. So I'm going to hand it over to Lily. I know Lily is 19 and she's been with us a little while now, and she's going to share a little bit about her journey through this. But if you want to know more info on the products, because I know that is a really broad, really quick overview, and our products are amazing, then reach out to the person that shared this with you, invited you, and ask more questions about the product, because there's so much information out there to be able to help you understand it a little bit more. But just know that we have the training. We do all of this with you. We hold your hand step by step through this, and you don't need to be an expert, right? You don't need to have a health background. If you just have a will to want to help people, then you can be successful in a business model like this. So Lily, if you want to come off mute and share just a little bit about your journey.
Hi, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Thank you, Loz. Yeah, so like Loz shared, I am 19. I'm from the Gold Coast. I actually started the business a little over 12 months ago, and I joined because my mum had joined the business 5 years prior to that. And basically, I've sort of grown up in the generation where social media is like a massive thing. I've had social media ever since I've had a phone, but I know for a lot of other people it's a little bit different. So growing up with social media, obviously I was very influenced by what was out there. And if it weren't for my mum, I probably would have no knowledge on the network marketing industry. I would probably be one of those people that's super skeptical and like, there's no way you can make money from this. But doing it myself, I've noticed the potential and the impact that this industry is having, especially on people as young as myself. I am working and have worked in hospitality since I was 15, and it's just like an industry that's no longer fulfilling me. I feel like it's just putting all of my big dreams and goals in this tiny little box. And so now, since being in this company, I can finally have big dreams, and being able to do it with my mum as well has definitely been the best part of all of it. And, you know, I wanted to be in a job or in a business that I could take with me wherever I go. I'm really excited once we can to be able to travel again. I know that this is a business that I will be able to take with me anywhere, like a lot of the other ladies on here have been able to do. And although it's not my full-time gig at the moment, it's definitely what I'm working towards. I want to be able to be the mum who has the opportunity to stay home. I don't want to have my maternity leave and then think, wow, my baby's still a baby and I've got to go back to work. Like, that's just doesn't sit well with me. So I have definitely got big goals now. I'm really passionate about natural products, and so that's why this product and the program was so easy for me to recommend to others, because it is literally exactly what's on the back of the containers and the packets, and that is fruits and vegetables. So it was really important for me to find a company that aligned with what I value, and that's definitely this. And so yeah, I just feel like I've this has come into my life at such a perfect time. I'm only 19. So, and I've already seen what's happened for me since joining in 12 months. So I just can't wait to see what can happen in the next 5, 10, 20 years, because I'll be doing it forever. So thank you very much for having me on the event and letting me share a little bit about my story. I believe I'm passing it to Alice.
Hey guys, sorry, I had to check that my microphone was unmuted. Hi everyone, I'm Alice. I'm 25 years old and I have been a part of this business for 3 years. It has absolutely flown, but it has been the most incredible experience that I've ever had. When I first started, I was working 9 to 5 as a legal assistant in a law firm. I was super uninspired. I had no confidence within myself and I kind of just felt like a shell of myself, which is actually really sad when I look back on it, being only a 22-year-old and feeling that way. And we were also in so much financial pain at that age, which is crazy to me. And I remember moments where we were looking for change so we could actually pay our rent or our groceries for the week, which is a really, really scary situation to be in. And I also remember the time, and I'm sure many of you have felt this, when those unexpected large bills come in and you literally do not have the money in your account to pay for them. So I thought to myself, I'm like, there has to be something else out there that can help us with our finances, because our finances shouldn't be making us feel this way. And we should actually be living our best years now when we're really not doing that. So then this business came into my life. And at first I was actually, I'm a little bit embarrassed to say this actually, I was actually a little bit ignorant in the way of having a stigma around the network marketing industry. And I didn't even get my questions answered. But now I've been in the industry for 3 years. I can't believe I thought that way. But what I did know is I really needed something so we could get out of that financial pain. And it made sense for me because I couldn't take on another part-time job because I was already working full-time. So I needed to find something that worked around me. So that was super important. So I finally ended up getting my questions answered. And one of my questions was, how do I actually create an income on my social media using these products in this business? So for me, I actually barely had any social media following. I call myself one of those Facebook stalkers where I just scrolled aimlessly and never commented, never liked, never posted anything, maybe posted once a year or something like that. So I was really nervous about getting out there and posting on social media again. But when I started, I realized that none of that really mattered because we actually got taught how we post on social media and we got given resources to be able to do that. And I love that because we got shown how to do it, and we do get shown how to do it in such an authentic, beautiful way for our journey. So it's not like you're spamming people, it's just learning how to monetize your social medias in such a beautiful way, sharing your own journey. And the second question that I had was, of course, how we get paid, because I had to know how I was going to get paid in order to actually start this business. So we actually get paid in multiple different ways. I know for me, in my 9 to 5 job, I only get paid one way. I never got paid bonuses. I never got paid overtime. It was an annual salary and that was it. Whereas this business, we get paid multiple ways. And I'm going to share 3 ways that we get paid with you now. So the first one is via retail profit, which Loz and Perry touched on before. And that's when you make a percentage back or a commission back when you connect a new customer with our products and program. Now, I love this because we actually get paid to make an impact on someone else's life, which I think is super, super special. The second way is our bonuses. And that means that you can rocket through our pay structure and actually get paid bonuses ranging from $100 all the way up to $30,000. It's totally up to you how far you want to take your business, which is super, super cool. And then the third way, I think that this might be my favorite way, is our residual income. This is actually the money that you make while you're asleep, which is crazy to think. But it is actually a percentage of your business of your entire business. Like Perry described before, a whole heap of little franchises down below you, and a big percentage of that. And I think if people actually understood the power of residual income, they would run through a brick wall to get it. It is that powerful and that amazing for you. And that's what helps you create that freedom. So now, 3 years into this business, I work part-time. I am financially fit, and I wouldn't have got that knowledge without having this business in my life. So I'm super, super grateful. I have an incredible community of amazing people behind me just cheering me on. And I've grown so much as a person. My confidence is through the roof, and that to me is absolutely priceless. So I get to pass to one of my favorite ladies, the beautiful Emma Marsh, and she is going to share her story with you.
Oh, thank you so very much, Al. Hi, everybody. I'm so nervous to be here, and I speak really quickly, so I hope that everybody can understand me. Lauren can translate in the chat if need be. I love that you said that, Al, that you were like totally naive to network marketing, because I remember when I was introduced to this business, and I was like, I'm not joining your cult. There is no way I'm doing that. And I was like, I don't even know what network marketing is, but like all I know is that I'm not using like whatever products they are, because this is all warped. Anyway, and then when it was pointed out to me that I was drinking out of a drink bottle that was from Tupperware, which is a network marketing company, and the hairbrush that I was using is from Avon, which was a network marketing company, and my mascara that I was using was also from a network marketing company, and I bought all these things off social media, I was like, what? Everyone's been lying to me this whole entire time. Anyway, so I said yes to the business for one reason, and one reason only. I said yes to the business because I remember it being introduced to us, and me and my husband having this conversation, and us saying to each other, like, we literally cannot earn $1 more than we already are right now. In our traditional jobs, we had we're not balling it or anything, but we had done really well in our traditional jobs, and we had worked our way through the company that we worked for, and we were both in quite high roles, but it wasn't like fulfilling our life in the adventurous way that we kind of wanted it. And like all I wanted to do, like I didn't need like a Ferrari. All I wanted to do was like buy 2 things from Kmart instead of 1 thing. That's it. Like not a lot. Like I just wanted a little bit of something on the side. Anyway, so that's the reason why I said yes. I was like, you know what, I'm just going to say yes to it. And it's going to be the scariest thing in the world. And I have no idea. And at the time, everyone was using social media. And I remember being like, I cannot do that. There is no way. Like, I'm not a personal trainer. I'm not a health coach. I'm not a nutritionist. I'm not a size 6. Like, I cannot do this at all. And then what I realized, there's one thing that I can do, and I know that every single person watching this can also do this. I was like, I can just help people though. Like, we have a business and it's only $55. Like right now, I don't even know when that finishes. I really need to find that out because I tell people about it. But it's $55 right now. And if you can, like, you buy a business for $55 and you have something that definitely what all the other girls said, but what you actually get also is like this gift, and you get to gift it to people. So like when the lockdowns were happening last year and so many people were put out of work and they couldn't go into their jobs, and there were so many horrific things happening across the world, we had this beautiful gift that we got to give people, that gave people like exactly what Lil said before, which are like totally my vibe. I like want to be you when I grow up or grow down. I'm like double your age. I can't work it out, but my gosh, I'm vibing you. Anyway, exactly like what Lily said before, like you have this amazing gift that you can give to people. So for me, that's how I looked at it. I was like, I'm just going to go on social media and I'm just going to connect with people, and I'm just going to love on people. And it doesn't matter that I don't fit into like this perfect healthy box. Like I didn't even know that Juice Plus was a health product. I was like, whatever, I'm just going to do it. Anyway, I thought to myself, it's a gift and I'm just going to go offer that to people. And I'll just tell a really quick story. I know that we're totally over time, but one of the very first people that I got to offer this business to was a woman called Estelle. She's one of my dear friends, and she had a little boy at the time. She still has him, thank goodness. And at 4 months of age, he was diagnosed with leukemia and he couldn't leave the house. He was doing oral chemotherapy every single night. So she couldn't leave the house. He couldn't leave the house. The brother couldn't leave the house, and the dad could go away for work. But then when he came back, it was like this whole sterilized thing, because if he went outside and he got sick, he would it would be bad. And she came to me and she said, I can't get a traditional job. I can't get help from Centrelink. My partner earns too much. And she's like, what can I do? And I was like, oh, I know what you can do. I have this thing that you can do. And so she started it, and she rang me one day and she goes, I need to earn $1,000 a month. If I can earn $1,000 a month, Emma, then like we've done it. Like we can actually pay for our groceries happily. I can do things for the kids. I can like get this TV that they wanted to get in, the PlayStation they wanted to get in. And I was like, all right, let's do that. So we used the power of social media for the fact that she couldn't leave her house. We used the power of social media to go out there and get those things for her. And she made that $1,000. And that was, for me, that was like life-changing. And now I'm like, you know what? I don't even care what this business brings me. It's really about what I can offer other people with the gift that we had. Anyway, I don't know if any of that made sense, but that's me done, Lozzie. Thank you so very much for having me.
Isn't Emma Marsh amazing? Like, can we just give a virtual round of applause? I was like, what's that called? She was so nervous. She's like, Lauren, I'm not the social media girl. I can't share at this event, but I just wanted to bring real people to you and to show you that like none of us are influencers. You know, we're just regular everyday people, and we've been able to create success because like we care about people. Like Em said, like we care about people and we have a gift, and you get to help people in two different ways. You get to help people with the gift of health and share your own authentic, genuine, can't remember who shared that, but I love that. Like we get to share it in a really genuine and authentic way and attract people into what we have. Now, I don't know the statistics. I couldn't find it. I was looking of how many people are on Instagram and Facebook, how many people you can connect. We have a global business. So we are in over 30 different countries. You get, for $55, you get your own online portal. You don't have to ship anything. It's all drop shipped. So you just get on, you have an online office, you do an order, it gets drop shipped to anyone that you're doing an order for around the world. That's all taken care of for you, and you're paid and you're rewarded for that. Whether you just want to get money back on your own product or whether you actually want to go out there and build something from this, like the gift is yours to give, but it's also yours for yourself. You get to have control about how you do this and to what level you want to do this. And it's all about seasons. So for me, when I came into this business, I was single. I was 26 or 27. And, you know, I grew an incredible business very fast in 2 years that was earning me a 6-figure income. And then my life changed. I met my partner. I became a stepmom overnight, you know, and then I had a really crazy health scare in 2018 and 19. And this business, like Perry said, it's taken me through the best times and it's taken me through the hardest times. And I could still earn an income because I had social media. From my hospital bed in 2019 when I had to have pretty hectic surgery. And so like what you have in your hands here, if you choose to do anything with it, like is just amazing. And social media, whether you believe it or not, it's the way of the future. You know, it truly is how things are trending and going. More and more people are joining every single day to Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Snapchat. It can be the biggest distraction, but it also can be the biggest blessing because it can connect you with so many people around the world. And we have a global business that you can make an impact from a health perspective, and also with another thing that people truly need help with, and that's their financial independence, their financial abundance, being able to have something that if something happened that they could fall back on, or, you know, to be able to dream again. So if you take anything away from tonight, just get your questions answered. Like Alice said, you know, Alice said no for a very long time. I said yes straight away. So I guess I can't resonate with that. But for me, it's just like there are so many people out there. But first of all, find what you're passionate about. And if you don't have it, maybe it's in here somewhere. And it could give you a purpose again, a purpose around being a mum, a purpose around, you know, being a partner, a purpose around your full-time or part-time job that, again, you can monetize that social media space and be able to have something for you, to be able to create something now, but to create something long lasting. We have a legacy based business. We have a legacy company that's been around for 50 years that you get to partner with low investment, and that you can create, like, there is no cap. So massive love from me. Reach out to whoever invited you or sent you the recording, get your questions answered, and ask yourself, what if? Because I nearly said no to this 7 years ago. And I can't believe, you know, where life would be on this crazy journey if I hadn't said yes. So for me, get those questions answered, ask yourself, what if? And honestly, for $55, my biggest thing is, like, what have you got to lose? So big love, happy Thursday, beautiful people. And thank you. What an amazing event. I just want to say thank you to all those beautiful women that shared. They're just some of my dearest friends, and I just adore them. So I just love how real everyone is. So mwah, massive love from me, and happy Thursday. Have a beautiful rest of your week or weekend, and it's school holidays. So just, you know, I'm sending all my love to all the moms out there. Bye, guys.